Oh, sacred souls, it's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is putting all those parts in the fire that we've healed from over the last few days. So the puzzle pieces of the snail that represented our lost and stolen soul fragments, and with that also our chakras shall heal. Like you can see all the different colors, and also the spiral representing our connection to the divine, so coming more into our divine powers. And last night I actually had a dream that we're almost at the breakthrough point of being in those divine powers. So, and yesterday I was guided twice to do a fire ceremony, but I didn't have my fire making bag with me, so I felt it was important to do it today. In here I have the reptilian puzzle pieces of taking apart the old world order and programming and all of that to heal from that, like basically undoing all the patterns and programming of the reptilian way of life that we've had so far in the Matrix. Here are the eggshells of the egg that I cracked. I already put the tissue in the fire of the dark hoisin sauce when I wiped my hands after like cleaning the egg off. And also I ate some shrimp last night and I dipped it into the hoisin sauce, so I digested that stuff. I did feel guided to crack another egg to fully help us out of our shell and embrace life again, because that's part of being in oneness, to being fully open to all of the experiences that we can have, right? Rather than shutting ourselves off from the world. And as a few days ago, I was guided to the fact that a lot of the programming and stuff has to do with fungal AI. It's like an AI fungus or fungal infection that keeps us in those addictive patterns and keeps us in the matrix way of life, like makes it really hard to break free from it. So I have some mushrooms here representing the fungi. So the Italian word fungi means mushrooms, right? And I did see a sign that said AIFungi, or fungi in Italian. And I is like in Italian, like mushroom style, basically. Like the dish, the food that somebody had ordered was mushroom style. But in French it would be à la maison, for example, or à la whatever style, right? So in that sense, mushroom style. Anyway, so that's some of the new components, but also really wrapping up the energy that needs to be finished. Sometimes it still kind of lingers before some parts are not finished burning, right? So the fire, the Great Spirit of the Fire, needs to help us transmute all these energies and help us return it to source, to the divine, for reintegration. Okay, so let's get started. Let's quickly smudge with the fire smoke. Please cleanse, clear, and renew all of our energies. Take away anything dark, evil, and low vibrational, and transmute it into pure divine love light energies, and help reconnect us to the divinity within us and all around us, and through that be in oneness again. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. Ooh, and I'm feeling there's some darkness trying to interfere. I can feel my hand. Oh, that's okay. All good. They have no power anymore. That is just their last desperate attempt. All right. So, dear Creator, higher power, source and soul energy, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, our ancestors that are in the light, dear Mother Earth, powers of all four directions, powers of the east, powers of the south, powers of the west, powers of the north, powers of all four elements, air, earth, oh sorry, I should show you, air, earth, fire, and water. I just have some bottles filled with water. And all other benevolent powers, forces, spirits, and beings of the universe that are of the light, please join the ceremony and assist the healings, prayers, and protection with all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. And what I was also guided to, and I feel that it needs to be stated now, is we focus on the light because the light heals the darkness, but all of it is part of the 3D experience, the light and the dark, right? So everything has a place, everything has a right to exist, and we need to feel and acknowledge those darker feelings and emotions as well. See where they're coming from. What's the reason? What is the trauma that caused those dark emotions to begin with? And then once that wound is healed, then we can rise above it, right? So with that said, let us give thanks for all the blessings in our lives, big and small. Thank you for all the wonderful people that are starting to come into our lives now with similar life paths, with higher vibrations, who are also on a healing journey, people who are like-minded, our soul family. Thank you so much for bringing those people into our lives now. And again, for all your guidance and support. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. With that said, let us start by putting the snail representing our slow but steady progress on our healing journey. Let us put that in the fire to finish reintegrating all the soul fragments that were either lost or stolen, that had split off from us. And through that healing of those wounds that have caused the splitting off of soul fragments, help us heal all of our chakras and our connection to the divine through the spiral. Let us be healed and let all of that pain be transmuted into pure divine love light energy and be returned to source for reintegration. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. And let us also put in all those reptilian parts that shall no longer be a part of our lives. But let all of that be, reintegrated into source after transmuting into divine love light energy again. Let all the separation be removed. Let all those parts be reintegrated into source. And through that, bring healing to all of us that have had trouble with feeling separate from creation, that felt hurt, alone, rejected, afraid, And as a result, we have rejected others. We have sometimes pushed people away out of a fear of being hurt and a fear of maybe not being able to stand our ground and set good, strong boundaries when people don't respect our space or our wishes. Let all of that be healed. Let all the childhood trauma that kept or keeps being triggered be healed. And let us be flooded with that pure divine essence. Let every cell of our being be reignited with the divine spark. Let crystalline healing take place on all levels: body, mind, spirit, soul, energy field, in our emotional body, throughout all of time and space, throughout all lifetimes, timelines, parallel and alternate realms, realities, multi and universes, and any and all other aspects that affect us in this lifetime and moving forward. And let all of that also be collapsed into oneness again. And help make us whole again. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. And with that said, let any and all AI fungal infections in our systems be burnt away, transmuted, and removed, and returned to source for reintegration as well. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. And I wanted to crack the egg, but I think it's actually frozen. But let me see. Actually, let's first put the eggshells in from the last ceremony. And let's see if we can crack it. Let any and all shells and protective barriers that we still, and walls that we still put around us to protect ourselves be removed, but keep us strongly safe, shielded, and protected from any and all harm. Help us keep good, strong boundaries, but at the same time be open to fully embracing life again. That's so good. And so it is. So with that, let us venture out into the world again with an open heart and mind, and not take things so personally. When someone says or does things that may offend us or hurt us or that we don't feel okay with, but they might have had very different experiences, and they might not have the intention of offending or harming us in any way, but they're simply coming from a very different life experience, and we shall no longer allow that to stop us from fully embracing life, but we shall simply be able to have compassion and understanding for everyone, and to know that we are safe every minute of every day in this lifetime and for all eternity. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. We are all powerful divine beings, and we will no longer deny our own power. We're stepping into our personal power, and with that, we now take our power back to express our own personal truth. And so it is all my relations. Whew. Alright, let me get those parts that didn't quite hit the fire correctly. So all these parts and the bridge, everything shall just beautifully be transmuted and healed. Oh, again. Go right in there. Here we go. All right, perfect. I think I pretty much got it. Oh, that's a beautiful fire now. Look at that. And all the way to the core. Wow, that's really amazing. Like if I look directly at the fire, it looks more yellowish, but when I look at the screen, it looks whitish, and right away I'm thinking that's divine light. That is just burning away all that darkness, all that pain, all that hurt, all that suffering, all that trauma. Oh, and there are little yellow bits. So that's our solar plexus being healed, us coming into our power, taking our power back. Oh yeah, and right in the center. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Whew. So anyone who would like to stay in these energies a bit longer, please pause the video. For the rest of us, let the ceremony now be finished. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly safe, shielded, and protected. And we'd like to thank our entire spirit team, the divine. We thank you so, so much and send you lots of love, gratitude, and blessings. Thank you so infinitely. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching, for being a part of this ceremony, and for being on your own healing and ascension journey and sharing mine through these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'm also sending you tons of love, light, and blessings. Be well until next time, and I wish you great abundance. May the truth always be with you. Bye.